Turners, I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. Let me pull my stool up here. Get a little closer so we can talk about some things. Oh, you want to stick around? Well, you know the rule is, right? First you gotta... Oh, man, look at that. We gotta talk about this in a minute. But you gotta watch. What do we have to talk about? This. Yeah, I thought I'd get some mail off the last one. But this is called the Fitbit. Yeah, now this is something that my nursing staff came up with. They thought that it'd do good if I knew how many steps I took every day, the steps I walked up, what my heart rate was, and blood temperature, and if my left ear could hear as good. Well, no, it doesn't do all that. But what it does is it remembers the steps, and then my heart rate, and then how far I walked altogether today, and how many calories I've consumed. All this information that I probably, oh, and how many steps I climbed. All this is critical to my rehab. But this is not critical to being in the shop and turning wood. No, this could be a little bit of a problem. Why? Well, because if it gets caught, this is Fitbit, and it's really well made. If it gets caught on something, it's going to, number one, it's going to tear this up. Number two, it's going to tear this up. This is more important. There's a limited warranty on this, and I'm kind of pushing it to the extent right now. But this is limited warranty, which means I'm going to bleed, it's going to hurt, it could do some permanent damage. Yeah, well, any one of those three is reason enough. So, take it off. Take it off. You don't really need it. And I know I've told you this before, get rid of the jewelry. No bling in the shop. Get rid of the rings. And oh yeah, if the wife says, but that means so much to me. Okay, you come out here and get your finger caught and you get hurt with that ring on, and then we can talk. But why do it? Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Nothing to do with the marriage vows. Just take that off. Now, I get a couple other questions during the day. I get emails and cards and notes and all this stuff, and they say, Eddie, I've got a Sorby Turnmaster 3XL-2. Do you have cutters to fit it? I don't know. Why? Well, because I'd be broke if I went out and bought all those gizmo tools. And I did call them a gizmo tool. Really did. Why? Well, if the company puts a different grind on a shaft, or they taper it to fit into a half-inch bar, or it tapers down and holds a small cut, all those are reasons to change what you call it, and what you call it, you have one. Yeah, this is the, and get this, this is one of my early ones. This is made out of stainless steel. It's really heavy duty. I got a 16mm cutter on the end of it. It'll hold an 18mm. It'll hold the square. It'll hold a lot of things. But what size is it? I don't know. I made this. I got me a bar of stainless steel. I cut it down, tape it off the end of it, took the nose off. See it? See all that work I did on the end of it down there? And that's all done to this bar. Now, because I don't have an EWC, for Eddie W. Castellan, or named it after my grandson or anything like that, I don't know. So what I want to do, I want to get replacement cutters. You found the guy. You really did. I've got the cutters, and I got the best prices in the entire planet. Now, what does that mean? Well, okay. Normally when somebody comes out with something that's a big hit, I will have someone send me the cutters. And I'll compare them to what I have in stock, see if I can match them up right away, or determine if I want to order them from my manufacturer, who puts their engineering team on it, and they come right back to me, engineered to match. Now, how do I know which one I need? All right, Here's the deal. Get out your micrometer, and I thought I just had it here. Here it is. Get out your micrometer. Get it free. Roll it up and check the size of that cutter. Right there. And then we go down there, and it is 18 millimeters across. That's what that is, 18 millimeters. Now, you don't have this, you don't have one of these, don't worry about it. I don't want you to go buy one just for that. If you don't have that, I want you to go out to your shop and get your regular good old-fashioned stick rule. You should have this. When I was a superintendent, I used to tell all my carpenters, you're not the man until you've got them. I can measure with this too. I can take this, look out there and say, this is a fuzz under 1, 2, 3/4 of an inch. Alright? You don't have to convert it. You don't have to go find the book and the calculator and all that. You got the stick rule, measure it, determine what size you want, and we can work with you. You give us a call and tell us, I need a round gutter for such and such, and it measures just under 3/4 of an inch. That's 16 millimeters or 18 millimeters. I can look it up. I can compare it. I've got all the other stuff inside. Is it a big difference? Not really. 16 or 18. And believe me, if you believe that the bigger cutter is going to do better for you, that's okay with me. We all believe in different gods. It's fine. But if you want the cutter to fit, get as close as you can. Then when you get it, you can fine-tune the piece. Why? It's a piece of steel. It can be modified. The guy that came up with it, that's what he did. When I came up with it, that's what I did. So, you've got the cutter, and you need a replacement. I just gave you the replacement. Where do you get it? Right here. That's high tech. EddieCastellan.com. Look under cutters only, and you will find cutters. All you want. All you can handle. It's that simple. Oh, we do have the little ones. We have the diamonds. See that diamond? It's a hell of a little detail to it. We have the 10 millimeter, 10.7 millimeter round, the 10.7 millimeter radius square. What's the difference? The radius square is like a square cutter, just like, I don't have one out here. But it's sharp corners. When you go back and forth across a piece, those sharp corners will dig in a little bit. And if they don't, they'll dig in a little bit, they'll dig out a little bit. Hard to get a real great line with that. It's good to move wood, so if you got more than one bar, keep one roughed in with the rough, or sized up with the square, and then you can always come back and shape it up with the R2, a radius square. We have those in two sizes, 15 millimeter, which is a little bit larger than ½ an inch, and 10.7 millimeters, a little bit larger than 3/8 of an inch. It's just that simple. Now, why do you need them? Well, if you have a square, and you've been going back and forth across a piece and it's digging it up a little bit, then you're going to realize you really want one that has a little bit of a belly on it. Didn't really need to hear that comment, okay? I don't have a little bit of a belly. I got a hell of a lot of belly. But that's here nor there. It's got a little round to it. And I can't get the wipe dry board up right now. That's beyond my weight lift of what I can move. But it's got a crown on the outside. All four faces. So that lets you go in a bowl and shape it up, or go outside a bowl. Now if you're going to shape up the inside, why aren't you working with a round? I don't know. But if you don't have that, you don't need it. You can work around it. And these tools don't get your final cut. They get you really, really close. And that's what you guys need sometimes. So, if you're looking to make bottle stoppers for the fairs, or pens for the troops, or anything else, consider your variations with the cutters. That's where you need to be. And I've got the cutters. Again, www.eddiecastellan.com. Is that the address? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it says. Okay. And that's where you'll find the cutters. Right? I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. I got to ask you again, will you please subscribe to my channel? It's way over there. I can't go way over there. But there's a little thing that says subscribe. And if you click on that and you put your address, your email address in, you're a member. Don't worry about it. I'll have some cute little girl call you and beg you for money later. We don't do that. Don't worry about it. There's no charge ever. It just lets you be a member of the group. And you will be notified when we add to the group. And add to the group doesn't mean, hey, this is Bob, he's in the group. I'm don't worry about that. It gives you access to all the other information we have out there. So that's what you want to do when you subscribe. And then if you're still interested in help us turn pens for the troops, it's the Freedom Pen Project. And you can just email me at Eddie Castellan. Oh, pardon me. You go to my website, you find the link. You go to the newsletter, you find the link. If you email me, it's CAPN Eddie Castellan at gmail.com. Yeah, after having the same address for like 12, 14 years, kind of hard to change, but I had to do it for the social aspect of I'm high and mighty. No, it's just we changed the cable. Okay? All right. With all that in mind, I'm going to go do something. You do something, too, because I'm out of here to make some shavings. You take care. Be good. Hope to see you back real soon. Well, you hope. I'll come. You come back. One of us will be back real soon. Take care.